very still up here today, but George and I were up here, I think it was 2 years ago. All right, son? And we got caught in a blizzard. Boy, am I glad this place was here, because I think I might have footage somewhere. If so, I'll insert it here. But whoa, what a crazy day. But these little places, this is called Cabin des Jours, and it has, let me show you around, it has a sink. You have to bring your own water, a little gas stove, a lovely fireplace. It's stocked with wood. The general rule is if you use the wood, you try and replace it as much of it as you can. We have matches and lighters and so on, newspaper, and then you've got your little table where I've just had my lunch, and up the ladders you've got several bunks. Let's actually have a look up here. Oh yeah, wow, look at this. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 of those are double size, so, and there's room for more. So also we have first aid. Goodness, they thought of everything. So they really are a lifeline, these little places. There's so many of them in this area. Well, all along the frontier, because generally the frontier follows the course of the peaks, the ridges of the peaks. So that's obviously where you're going to need them the most. So this is still in France. The plan here now is to head up towards the sun, over that peak. There's a higher peak beyond that, to the Spanish side. Somebody's a better climber than I am. We're making decent progress. It's a lot easier than it was last week, because if for no other reason, then we're 600 meters lower, so it's yeah, it's not that hard. There's as much snow though, because there's been fresh snowfall, but this little ridge is stunning. It just drops right away down, and unbelievable views. But we're 2/3 of the way up, and then we go along sort of flat bit at the top, and I'm hoping to get to the little cabin in Spain in about half an hour, 45 minutes. I mean, this guy here could do it in no time. He's like a mountain goat. Hey, right, let's go. Our plan all along today has been to follow the ridge line up to the border markers. You can see one there behind me, and I'll not turn it around. They're very small, but I can see them dotted way into the distance, and they just mark the old frontier, well, the current frontier, but they're very, very old markers between France and Spain. It runs along all the way down to there, and then hangs a right towards Ariège. This is the little sort of kink in the that I was talking about before, the 90-degree kink in the border. So we're going to check out these border posts. We're going to check out the cabins that are dotted along the way. Some on the French side, some on the Spanish side. They're absolute godsends if you get caught in a blizzard, or if you're doing a longer hike. So you can see you've got all these little wooden posts along the way, as well as the concrete markers. But George seems to have taken it upon himself to steal one of the posts, so if you get an international incident between France and Spain, you know who to blame. Isn't that right, you Egypt? Going down is so much easier than coming up. Obviously you don't have to work as hard, but I'm just taking a direct route down. You can maybe see the little cabin way down at the bottom there that we were in earlier, and I came up via the ridge to get some good shots, and it's just so dramatic that way. But to come back down, you basically just run down this big slope or roll down it, and you know, it's super soft snow. You get gaiters on so you don't get the snow in your boots, and off you go. And if you do slip, big deal. It's a 30-degree slope with 30 centimeters of snow on it, so it's no biggie, as they say. Let's do it, George. Let's go. That's us back down the big steep slope, and we're just down the easy path now back to the car. There's another cabin there. They're everywhere. I hope you've enjoyed exploring the frontier, the border cabins, the border posts, and the border collie. If you have, as usual, I would really love it if you give the video a little like and hit the subscribe button so you get notified when there's more. I've certainly enjoyed today. It's been absolutely amazing. Not too hard, only about 600 or 700 meters of elevation gain. And it just took all day, really. It just took my time. I didn't go that far. I think I've only done about 7 kilometers, but I've been stopped a lot, faffing about, playing about with the drone and playing about with snowballs and George and so on. Anyway, folks, it's been fun, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.